live stream of the day. I will be on again tonight, probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern time. We'll see how it goes. Anyhow, let me find it on here and then we can get started. There may be somewhat of a delay. There's usually a delay. Anyhow. First person I have here is Jovi for general. Jovi for general. Jovi general. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries brings in choices. Don't be afraid to express what you expect from people, or what you want for people, or what you're not willing to stand for. Any bullshit, cut right through it. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is heightened. Which comes true? You have a Virgo and an Aquarius coming in that may be of significance, and you're no longer feeling stuck. As we move through September, feeling a little bit more like you're prepared for things to move forward, and things are moving forward. Maybe making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. Empress, general. Should be feeling a little bit better respected and better compensated at work, business, school, whatever you do all day. A Virgo comes in that could be of significance. You also may be coming up with an idea for a side hustle or a way to bring in money on the side. That could be quite successful. No longer feeling like you're holding yourself back. And fire sign comes in that may be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that may make you feel relief. Kiara is Casilia. I'm probably not saying that right. Going to give me her bike. Is Casilia going to give me her bike? She may eventually, but it looks like right now she may be stuck, or she may not be ready to give it up, but eventually you'll get it. It may take time. Takira, general for next week. You've got a Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, especially around work or business, because you've got money coming in. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan should make you feel relief. The world is at your feet. A new journey is on the horizon that leads to success around business, career, school, whatever you do all day. An Aries enters that may be of significance, and also a Pisces. Daniela, general. You've got choices coming in and around your life, and also feeling very balanced. No longer feeling like you're held back or stuck, but feeling like finally things are starting to move forward. You could have a new venture on the horizon that you may be feeling very passionately about. It also looks like somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief, and your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Shonda, general for October. General for October. Okay, you've got your intuition is heightened, so listen to it. If something doesn't feel right, don't go through with it. And if something feels like divine timing is guiding you, definitely listen to that. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past, and the love cup is full. If you're in a relationship, great. If you're not in a relationship, you could have new energy coming in. That's a Sagittarius. You also have a Virgo. Feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around business and finance, and you've got the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. But otherwise, it's like a lot of blessings around love and money. We've also got the Ten of Pentacles. You've got money coming in. Money comes in October. Lady. How will ES react if I stop talking to him? Well, he's not gonna, he won't do anything. If you ignore him or you stop talking to him, he's going to feel like disrespected, and then that's going to be it. He'll just kind of go away, because it's like if you ignore him, he leaves. That you're not going to see much of a reaction from him. Lady, love in general. Maybe feeling as if you put a lot of hard work into something and didn't see much of a payoff. If that's the case, you may turn your back on something that you feel doesn't work, or something that you maybe been overthinking, or you just feel like, I don't know, I put in enough energy and whatever. With that, if you're not with anyone right now, you have a Capricorn that comes in. You also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Feeling grounded and stable around choices around love. You have a new venture on the horizon that could be quite passionate. Doesn't mean you have to change partners. If you're with someone, your current relationship could change for the better, very passionately. But if you feel like things are not working with your current partner, then you may decide to leave and explore new options. You've got feeling prepared to take chances and have choices. A Leo enters. You may have a lot of options as we move through October. September and October. Pressure in general to the end of the year. General to the end of the year. Well, it looks like as we move through the fall, you're feeling a little bit more financially stable. Things change for the better for you quickly. You also have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may be exploring some kind of a creative hobby or activity that turns into a job, or that you make extra money at some point before the year ends. Soulmate connection card too, so when the sun comes out, there should be either a relationship, if you're not in one right now, a relationship starting before the end of the year. That's a soulmate connection that brings in happiness. Six of Pentacles. In general, you should be feeling a little bit better respected and compensated, both professionally and in your personal relationships. Your intuition is heightened. Definitely listen to it. Any negativity or pessimism seems to move into the past between now and the end of the year. And you do have some extra money coming in. That's closer towards the end of the year, though, maybe this winter. Talia, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. At the world at your feet tomorrow. You may hear from somebody from your past, or run into an old friend you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. You also have a Taurus that comes in, and a Scorpio that could be of significance. And your perseverance pays off around a work, school, or business opportunity, whatever it is you do all day. Negativity has moved into the past. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Money comes in. Mo, love reading. Should be feeling a current relationship if you're in one, or a new relationship. It doesn't matter wherever you are in your love life. The current or the next relationship should be well functioning. You put into it what you get out of it. It's very mutual, and you don't have to question it. You've got success coming in around it. If you're not with anyone right now, you're beginning on the horizon. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like your perseverance around love pays off, and old wound starts to heal and move into the past. The Capricorn around you that might be of significance, a Scorpio, and also a Libra. You have a wish around love, and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. 10 cups is like all cups are full. So between now and the end of the year, you should find yourself in a pretty decent place overall. Mo, how is Vanessa feeling? How is Vanessa feeling? Okay, how's Vanessa feeling about this connection? She may feel like things are going to move forward with divine timing and like she's ready for a new journey. She also may do something out of the blue, spontaneous, that is normally like not like her. I think that she feels like the hard work that the two of you put in could come back to both of you. I don't know where you guys are right now, but she may be looking forward to things moving forward with a new journey with the Fool. I think she feels like the two of you have a decent connection. I just think she kind of drags her feet a little bit. Davy, love. You might be feeling very undecided about love. You got the Two of Swords in reverse. An old wound is starting to heal, though, and move into the past. And you have a fire sign that comes in pretty strong. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have happiness that's guaranteed to come to your love life. Maybe a little delayed with the sun in reverse. You got a new creative journey on the horizon that might not have anything to do with love, but it may be something that's kind of like you enjoy it. Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. You've got plenty of energy here. I don't know where you are in your love life, but you have a Virgo here, committed relationship on the horizon, a new beginning on the horizon, soulmate connection on the horizon, a Gemini and an Aquarius. A new journey comes in and negativity moves into the past. You're calling the shots, but you might have a lot of energy. You know, a lot of different choices. I think that's okay. I'd rather see anyone have more choices than not enough or feel stuck. You shouldn't be feeling stuck as we move through the fall because you got a lot of opportunity. Liz, general for the week. General for the week. A disappointment moves into the past. A water sign comes in or is around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Perseverance pays off around business, work, school, finances, whatever you do all day. Being guided by the divine definitely pushes your life forward. And Six of Pentacles, you should be feeling better compensated, better respected at work. Your intuition is heightened. You're well prepared for things to move forward, and you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. That could even be on-the-job training, but it's a pretty positive week ahead of you. And you, oh, Davy, sorry, general. You've got a new journey on the horizon and some good luck surrounding it. Success coming in. This may be a business thing, work or business. Got a new beginning here that makes you feel like balance has come back into your life around business. You may even have choices. At some point during this week, you may make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. If you do, don't even sweat it, because the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. You have plenty of energy here. A Leo is around. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, or the Eight of Pentacles could also be on-the-job training or learning something for work. Before the end of the week, you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you could be planning travel or traveling this week, being guided by the divine with the Judgment card. You have travel coming in relatively soon. More or less, does my uncle's wife sabotaging our family? I would say that she does cause trouble, yeah, but she's not going to be successful. You know, it's like, I feel like sometimes these types of people that like to cause trouble, people that have like good manners, like they just put up with it because they don't want to make a big deal about it. They don't want to rock the boat, but I feel like eventually it all comes out. Eventually she's going to get exposed, so I wouldn't worry so much about it. She'll like dig her own grave, so to speak. Julie, how did and is Oh, our feeling that you didn't go. It was our? Okay, let's see. He's disappointed. Lovers is in reverse. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. He feels like nothing has changed and he feels a little bit hurt. Yeah, disappointed. Disappointed. Danny, has S slept with anybody since he's been vaccinated against COVID? And I mean anybody because we're a long-distance relationship and haven't been together since before then. Okay, let's see. Has S slept with anybody since he's been vaccinated against COVID? I think he's been with someone else, yeah. Yeah. Julie, is the Capricorn a current member of the site or hasn't joined yet? Is Capricorn a current member? I don't think he's joined yet. No, I don't think he's joined yet. But I think he's going to turn up soon. Kiara, what should I tell Cecilia so that I can get the bike? I would tell her the truth. I would tell her that you're interested in the bike, you need the bike, whatever it is, and that you're hoping that she's either going to give it to you or keep you in, take you into consideration. It does. I think you are going to get the bike. You got a new journey here. It looks like 4 of Cups. I don't know. 4 of Cups could be she's thinking about it, you're thinking about it. Yeah, I think she'll give it to you. I would be honest with her. Tell her the truth. I'm interested in the bike. What do I got to do? What do you want? What do you need from me? How soon can I get it? I would tell her the truth. I think that you'll get it. Mountain. Oh, good morning. Is Kay a good match for me? If I meet him, will it be a good match energetically and spiritually? Also, I may have to be honest. Did I scare him off? Let's see. Is Kay a good match for me energetically and spiritually? I think he is. I think that you guys have a new journey on the horizon if you explore it, and I don't think that you've scared him off. I think that you guys, I don't know if you're new at getting to know one another, but it's like as he gets to know you, whatever it was that you think scared him off, he seems to understand it better. Julie, should I bother to go to the interview on Tuesday at Margaret Place? If so, how would it go? I think they only give a week training. I think if you go, it goes well. I don't want to tell you not to go. I know that you don't like the week training, but it looks like it could be a good opportunity. I don't think it can hurt to go. You could always turn it down. More or less. What kind of person is she, Uncle's wife? She's a little unstable. She's somewhat of a disaster. She could also be a little bit controlling and manipulating. I don't really care for her. She's a little bit, yeah. Whatever it is that you're feeling about her intuitively, you're right. She's trouble. But it's only, like, somebody can only be trouble if you allow them to be troubled. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't give her any more power than she thinks that she has. She doesn't have any power. And she's going to expose herself for what she is. If she's causing trouble or she's causing drama or she's being manipulative, people are going to catch on sooner or later because nobody's stupid. Like, we know. We know that you're a liar. We know that it's not the truth. Like you can, don't worry about it. I don't care for her. I think that she's dramatic. She likes to start trouble. She's not easy to get along with. But I also think that people are going to start to see that. And when you make yourself a name for being a troublemaker or somebody who is not easy to get along with or somebody who is a liar, you don't really affect anyone because nobody takes you seriously. So kind of let her burn herself out. Lioness. General for the rest of the month. General love for the rest of the month. General love for the rest of the month. Okay, if you are not with anyone, you have new energy coming in. You have a Aquarius and a Virgo coming in. You might be feeling undecided, but you do have things changing for the better quickly. And the weight of the world is melting off your shoulders. If you're with someone, the weight of the world melts off your shoulders. You have communication picking up. You may be feeling undecided about things. Communication improves and you have a wish around the situation. Regardless of where you stand right now in your love life, things do change for the better for you this month. And laying down the laws, setting up boundaries, and expressing how you feel serves you well. So don't be afraid to, express yourself. Chantel, what's to come from Martin and I in love? Well, you have cause for celebration that could come in if you let go of whatever wounds or dramatics went on in the past. I think is he somebody from your past that's returning? If you let go of whatever this is that hurt, right, and you forget about it, and you forget about all of this nonsense that moves into the past, you have the opportunity for cause for celebration to come in, and you'll both be prepared to work hard on the relationship and get it into a much better place. But you may have to let go of the past in order to do that. Things could move forward pretty quickly for the two of you. You could have a successful relationship. I don't see a commitment just yet, but that's okay. We might not be there yet. You may have to kind of get through this part first until you get to the commitment. It's got plenty of room for growth. Lioness, work reading for the rest of this month. Work reading for the rest of this month. You may need to have patience around work, a little bit of patience around your career, but you're going to make it to the top of the mountain before the end of the month. Listen to your intuition. You should have choices that lead you to more financial stability. Slow and steady wins the race around your career, but things are moving forward in their own time through divine timing. You've got more money that comes in through perseverance. Perseverance pays off around your career. Work should be pretty good, slow and steady. Julie, how's R and L? They're a disaster. They're a disaster. So it's like spontaneity, a new beginning, a lot of fun, but it's full of deceit, which then makes everybody feel burdened and question the other person. There's a lot of indecision around the situation, and then communication's gone down. I mean, they're a fucking disaster. They're a disaster. It could be good at 9 o'clock in the morning and take the turn for the worse by 11. It's a shit show. KW, has E ever cheated on R? Something's gone on, yeah. Yeah, I mean, 70% chance yes, and perseverance is paid off. If somebody was trying to get this person to sleep with them, it worked. If this person was pursuing somebody else at the same time they were in the relationship with R, yeah, something happened. Mujan, love. Mujan, love. You listen to your intuition when it comes to love. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief when you let go and you move on from something that's no longer serving you. If you were recently in a situation where there was a third party involved, if you move away from it and cut ties with it, you will move forward pretty quickly. Or if you recently had a tower moment, that'll move into the past pretty quickly if you make the decision to let it go. With that, you got new energy coming in. You have a Leo that comes in that's brand new energy. You also have a Sagittarius that's brand new energy. But you may have to make a decision, you know, to be open to new romance. Sally T, love. Okay, negativity around love is moving into the past and the energy around you is starting to lighten. Things start to move forward. If you're not with anyone right now, somebody comes in out of the blue, makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and disappointments around love move right into the past. Could be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you also have a Capricorn coming in. You may have choices. Shit, Virgo shows up too. You may have choices if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone, even still, regardless of what, if you know, you don't have to change partners. You could stay with the same person. But in that case, it's the same thing. The energy around you starts to lighten. Disappointments move into the past. Current relationship strengthens and moves forward. Georgia, what do the cards say about the Virgo's energy with me? Well, his energy comes up as the King of Cups, which is kind, caring, sincere, serene, easy to get along with, caring. But also Four of Cups, which is a little bit like, you know, I may think a lot about things, but things don't seem to move forward fast enough. It's like one step forward, two steps back with him all the time, which may end up frustrating you. Question, will moving to a different apartment in this building be better? Yeah, I think that you do get the opportunity to move into a different building, apartment in that building, and you do find it to be better. But I also think that the energy around this place is going to change for the better soon too. So let's see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen first. Mario, what's coming towards me this week? The hard work that you put into business, school work, whatever you do all day comes back to you. I think it's business because you got money coming in. It also looks like you have a Pisces around this week. Cause for celebration comes in as you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. No longer feeling stuck. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Breezy. How did Jeremy feel about me showing up to court tomorrow? I don't know how things will go. How will Jeremy feel about me showing up to court tomorrow? Okay, I don't know what the situation is. I don't know if you're going in support for him, like he's going to court and you're just going to be there for support, or if you're suing him or the two of you are against one another. But he comes up tomorrow as a fucking disaster, the Tower. He also comes up, that doesn't mean that it goes bad. It just means that he may be a nervous wreck or he may be very upset. He's also feeling very burdened by this situation. Temperance is here. I mean, if you're going in support of him, he may feel like calm and peaceful or serene or happy that you're there. He needs like patience right now. I don't know what it is. Some people just get freaked out about court, right? I mean, nobody really wants to go to court. Maybe that's it. But he's like, yeah, his energy is definitely not in a great place tomorrow surrounding court. But like I said, who wants to go to court? Nobody wants to ever go to court, even if it's for something, you know, like a traffic ticket I had to go to a couple of months back. I was nervous. Like, what? Meanwhile, what's going to happen? Nothing. But I just get nervous. So I'm going to say that he's going to feel like a disaster tomorrow. He may even be upset about it today. If you're going in support of him with the Temperance card, you make him feel a little bit more calm. But he's still not in the best place. KW, has R cheated on E since they've been married? I'm not convinced. I'm not so sure that he's cheated since they've been married, but there is negativity around the marriage and there is a lot of regret. I don't know. These two may be having trouble. Or it could be indicative of trouble to come with that card. I don't think that since they've been married, no, I don't think so. I'm not convinced that that marriage is in the best place. Full moon. How did everyone who I hung out with at the gathering last night think and feel about me? I think that you're strong, courageous, independent. Well, I would say for the most part, depending who we're talking about, they may see you as attractive and mysterious. They may also see you as somebody who's ambitious and productive, successful, strong, independent, reliable, and courageous. Julie, I'm curious to know if he tells his mom I'm just a friend, would she believe him? She would have her doubts. She kind of comes off like, and I agree. Like, he says that you're just a friend just because it's the easiest thing to say, and you don't have to do a lot of explaining. So she may kind of take it just like that. Like, well, he's saying that just so he doesn't have to do a lot of explaining. You know, because then right away the mother's got to be like, oh, how long do you know her? And, you know, and he may not want to deal with all that right now. So that's why he just puts it in the friend thing to shut her up. And she kind of understands that because he's saying that, he doesn't want to be questioned. I hate court. You know, I've heard that from a lot of people. Like, a lot of people just get anxiety when they have to go. I mean, I was there for a stupid traffic ticket. What was going to happen to me? My heart was pounding and I was sweating. No name. Afraid how I come off in a text. How does M see me? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about text messages. Text messages are great for, you know, hey, I'm going to be 10 minutes late. Or, should I pick up coffee? But they're not good for communication. I would always advise, especially if it's someone that you don't know well, to talk in person, or at the very least to talk on the telephone. But let's see. Yeah, I would say that you may be a little bit hard to read via text, but like, it's because it's a text. It's not like if you were in person or standing in front of this person, they wouldn't have any trouble, you know, seeing you for you. I would say that you may come up sometimes a little bit abrupt or a little bit short, but it's because it's the text message. Not everybody, you know, it's like some people don't use correct punctuation. Some people, it's a run-on sentence. You don't know where the pause goes. You don't know if they're yelling at you. You know, it's just text message is not a great way to communicate, especially because some people have really good communication skills and some people don't. I have a friend of mine who's really intelligent. She's a math professor, but she says to me all the time, I have a hard time expressing myself. She knows what she's feeling, but she has a hard time taking those words and taking those emotions and putting them into words. So it's like sometimes like she'll be like, can I call you? And then even then when I'm on the phone with her, she has a hard time explaining it because she knows what she's feeling. She has a hard time putting it into words. Her brain doesn't work that way. Yeah, I would just try to speak to this person on the phone a little bit. If you don't know each other very well, because then they'll start to understand the text messages better. I think in general, I don't think that she thinks badly of you. I just think the text messages may be hard to decipher. Like, so you don't know if someone's being sarcastic or, you know, like, I'll fucking do it. Now, am I being sarcastic? Like, you're not going to do it right. You're not going to do it. Let me just do it this way it's done. Or I'll fucking do it because it's just easier. Right? Like sometimes it's just easier to do things yourself. But when it comes through as a text message, you don't know how that person means it. And women tend to analyze, overanalyze, reanalyze, and then discuss it with every person that they know before they come to a conclusion. So that's why I would just try to have a couple of conversations with her on the phone. And you could even say, you know, I'm not real great with texting. You know, or like, you ever text someone? Maybe you do this. You text someone and you text them like this whole thing and then they write back to you like, yeah. And you're like, really? Or they're like, uh-huh. Or they'll give you the thumbs up and you're like, what does this mean? Yeah, it's not a good way to communicate text messaging. Anyhow. Anyway, as a person, I think that she thinks pretty highly of you. I think that she thinks that you're kind and caring. I think that she's interested, or that she's interested in you as a person. I don't know what your relationship is. And I don't think that she thinks poorly of you. Because of the text messaging, she just might not understand it. Shantae, general. Two of Cups. You could have a committed relationship on the horizon. If you're in one, great. Things look good. If you're not with anyone, you could have a Cancer that comes in. If you are with someone, things move forward in your current relationship. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well and actually got a little bit of luck coming in. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Your intuition is heightened and things should change for the better for you quickly. You may be coming up with, out of the clear blue sky, an opportunity or a idea for a new business, a side hustle, something like that, that could bring in extra cash. If you decide to move forward with it, it should bring in extra money. Ace of Pentacles, new job opportunity on the horizon. Aries Love. Is Leo saying the truth when he said his friends? Is Leo saying the truth when he said his friends? He's telling you the truth. Yeah, I don't think he's lying. Full moon. I don't see it yet. Let me do Deb for general. Oh, I'm sleeping. Okay, got a new job opportunity on the horizon. or a new beginning. It doesn't always have to be a job. It does look like the hard work that you put into your work, career, school, business, whatever you do, should be paying off. You got money coming in. Listen to your intuition, especially around romance. Romance is heating up. If you're not with anyone, cause for celebration comes in around you and a Pisces, and you feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You also have a Sagittarius. That may be a nice option. Feeling overall better respected in your personal relationships and at work. Aqua, general for the week. Maybe feeling a little bit of anxiety, but that moves into the past pretty quickly, and it trades for feeling better respected and better compensated at work, school, business, or even in your personal relationships. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. An old wound is definitely healing and moving into the past, and your intuition is strengthening this week. You may notice, or you may have some kind of experiences with your intuition. The wheel, you got some good luck coming in. You also have cause for celebration comes in before the end of the week. You could have new energy coming in that's in a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Should be a pretty good week. Full moon, what would N think and feel and react if next weekend, most likely Friday, were to ask him if he knew any girl from similar religious and cultural backgrounds as me who has openings for marriage? Let's see. What would N think, feel, and react? I think that he would honestly try to help you out and see if he could, you know, come up with someone. Three of Pentacles is like business partnerships. I know that this is like a romantic thing, but he may feel like, well, let me see if I can help you out. We'll work together. You have a wish around the situation. He could come up with somebody pretty quickly. I think he would try to help you out. It could be with a water sign that he comes up with, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And listen to your intuition. I think that he would let you know, or he may even say, I'll let you know if anything comes up. Let me see what I can come up with. I think he can help you out. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't bring it up to him. Especially if you're looking for a certain type. You know, you want this person to be of the same religious background as you. Yeah, I would ask him. Liz, love for this week. Love for this week. Anxiety around love moves into the past, and you may have a new beginning on the horizon. A tower moment, a hurt, a wound, a bullshit is all moving into the past. If you're not with anyone, if you're with someone, relationship looks good, right? This is mutual respect. If you aren't with anyone, you have an air sign that could be coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You got some passion coming in, feeling a little bit more balanced. Long-term potential and success coming around love this week. If you're not with anyone, I would say an air sign's coming in. Julie, how would CNI be in the month of November? Pretty good. By November or in November, there's room for growth, change, and transformation. You may feel like things are a little bit more stable, and you may feel like some of the hard work you put in has come back to you. I think things will be improved by then. Julie, would I know the Capricorn in the month of November? I'm not convinced. It may happen before the end of the year, or maybe I'm not. It's not coming up strong enough for me to say November. Maybe it's going to be December. It should be before the end of the year. Deb, general love. Well, regardless of where you are right now, you are headed towards the 10 cups being full. Knight of Pentacles, and maybe slow and steady wins the race. But you do have cause for celebration that comes in around a water sign if you're not with anyone right now. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You've got a wish around love, put it out into the universe. You've got a new journey on the horizon. If you're not in a committed relationship, I'm going to say a water sign's coming in. Listen to your intuition. Things could move forward. Slow and steady wins the race with this person, but you would be building solid ground with them. Things should be moving forward towards like a stable, long-term committed relationship. If you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, current relationship looks fine. Plenty of room for growth and change. Bob Big Mac. Is that what it is? Am I saying it right? Financial. I tend to not pronounce things right. Cause for celebration comes in around finances. Perseverance pays off. Things change for the better for you quickly, and you've got success coming in. You also may have choices. There may be choices that come in. A disappointment around financials move into the past, and your financial health is strengthening. The hard work you put into business, school, career, whatever you do all day comes back to you, and money comes in. Listen to your intuition. Trust your gut. SS, general. General reading. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You might not be seeing it yet, but before the end of the month, you'll figure it out. There could be a Cancer around that may be of significance, and you might have made a decision or will be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Looks like you got some nice money coming in, and you shouldn't be feeling burdened anymore. The weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. Communication comes in from someone that you've been hoping to hear from, or someone who you haven't spoken to in quite some time. It could be a romantic interest. That may be, could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Anyhow, you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel relief. And you're not looking back on the past fondly. You're eager for your life to move forward, and your life is moving forward. Romance could be heating up before the end of the year. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. And overall, feeling like finally I'm sort of where I want to be. I could breathe a sigh of relief. Aqua, is it just me, or is this class I'm taking too much? The class is a little intense. It's not just you. If you have to continue with it, I would say you'll figure it out. You'll do fine. But it's not only you that feels that way. The class is intense. It may be a little overwhelming. SS, new project reading. I'm senior in the project. Okay, let's see. It looks good. It looks like the hard work that you put in pays off. Good news around the project could come in quickly. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. It could lead you to other new projects and new beginnings, and you might be working with a Virgo very closely. You've got room for growth, change, and transformation around this project. It should go well, and it should actually lead you to other things. Tiffany, general. Be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that may make you feel a lot of relief. Water sign enters Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That could be of significance. It also looks like you may be spending a lot of time working on a creative project that you thoroughly enjoy, and the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Creative projects that can turn into work, or that could lead you to like a business, another business endeavor. It looks like you're prepared for happiness, and you got happiness coming in. A Scorpio and a Capricorn come in as well. And you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. You just might get it. Darlene 93. Does Elle have any children? I'm not convinced. Yeah, I don't think so. I get a very low chance this person has children right now. Sarah, will I hear from him this week? I'm not convinced you hear from him this week. I'm only getting a 33% chance. Yes, that's kind of low. Linus, what PA's next move after he lied? Did he get busted for the lie? Does he know that everyone knows that he lied? Because now he feels like he's stuck. He's upside down. He doesn't know what to do. He's waiting for a ship to come in. He's going to try to manipulate the situation. I don't know what the situation is, but Emperor in reverse. He's going to use manipulation to get out of it. Maybe he's going to try to blame someone else. He is not listening to his intuition. He's operating a place, and he's going to try to lie his way out of it, or finagle his way out of it, manipulate his way out of it. Yeah. He's definitely not taking the high road. And he's going to make matters worse for himself. SS, A's career reading when he comes to me to abroad. A's career when he comes here. Well, it may be a little bit of a struggle when he first arrives, because he's got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe feeling a little bit either disrespected, or like he's not really... nothing is really resonating with him, which may make him feel a little bit burdened, but that won't last too long. That kind of shifts into the past pretty quickly. And he should find something that makes him feel a little bit more balanced. It's like money's coming in. He feels as if he's made it to the top of the mountain. There may be a Virgo around him at work that's of significance. That could be... or it could be a Virgo that leads him to the job opportunity, and then that job opportunity has long-term potential. So bottom line is that it may take a while for him to feel like he's found something that he wants, or that he feels like he's being successful, but it does happen pretty quickly. Like, it may not be immediate. He could feel frustrated, but it moves into the past fast. So if he's upset about something, just tell him things are going to work out, because they will. It just may not be it may take a little while. Julie, reason for C spending more time with me in November. Did he see the reader by then? I don't think he's seen the reader. I don't know why. I don't know if he's trying not to, or if he feels maybe he doesn't want to spend the money. It just seems like by then it's just kind of, there's no reason. It's just kind of like, it just happens that you're just spending more time together. It's not like he's not making a decision, I'm going to spend more time with you. It just kind of happens organically. And I don't know why, but I don't think he's seen that reader. Maybe he feels like, and I feel like this too sometimes, like you just need to take a break. Like sometimes it's like too much, and he may be feeling like that. I mean, it also could be a money thing. I don't know if that reader charges a lot of money, but Maggie, will P the Taurus and I have a good time together in Germany when he visits me? Yeah, I think so. And Ukriti, General. you have a wish, put it out into the universe. You also have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, especially around a new beginning with love, or around love. If you're not with anyone right now, keep your eyes open for romance to heat up with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and listen to your intuition. You also could have money coming in, and you may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Vicky, general for the week ahead. General for the week ahead. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Serves you well. Negativity moves into the past, and you're feeling a little bit more successful. Just in general, you might be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You're not seeing it, but you'll figure it out before the end of the week. It also looks like listen to your intuition, especially around matters of the heart. Communication should pick up with that. What's he, Sagittarius? Communication should come in around Sagittarius. Fire sign. Vivhar, by doing TPS, a religious ritual, will the negativity around my family go away? I feel like it can't hurt. Let's see. Yeah, I think it'll be beneficial. I would give it a shot. Summer, if I ask him what I'm going to ask him, will he do it? Summer love. I think he'll do it, but you're going to have to be persistent. You may have to ask more than once. Rising Star, current feelings and next actions from Sonal. Listen to your intuition when you deal with this person. This person should be coming in, making you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that leads to a new journey. They may think that the two of you have a great connection. Nav, RT, the Leo's current intentions towards me. They may be intending for things to get a new beginning and for success to be around this situation. Balance comes back to the situation. There you go with the Leo. But you may feel like, I don't know, you might be feeling like, you know, I've given you enough time and things didn't move forward. You might lose interest. If anyone loses interest, it's going to be you, not them. So they got to get their ass in gear now. Cinnamon, what's happening for me in the next 2 weeks? Physically, I don't know. If you haven't been feeling that great, you should be feeling better. It's like feeling physically more strong, feeling a little bit more grounded, feeling a little bit more stable. You also may be feeling like your intuition is really heightened over the next 2 weeks. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race, but you may be thinking about going back to school or going back to school in the next 2 weeks. You also have a wish, put it out into the universe. You may also have the opportunity to work more or start a new job. I don't know, something could come in that brings in extra cash. Chime, will I be with Amadeus? I'm not convinced. Not at this point. Not yet. I'm only getting a 33% chance. Yes, that's kind of low. Mihak 503. What's coming towards me in the near future? Got a little bit of money coming in. You could be spending time with the Sagittarius, and you got some choices coming in. Disappointment moves into the past. You're stepping into your own strength, and the hard work that you put in around finances or work, business, school, whatever you do all day, should be coming back to you in the near future. Sag, next 24 hours. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. You could have a little bit of an argument with somebody close to you. And that may make you feel like you put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff. I lost my spot. Hang on. Maybe I'm up to Pompey. S expressed his feelings towards me. What's next? All right, I don't know what this person said to you, but it looks like you might be feeling like you're waiting around for something to happen, or like there's negativity around the situation. I don't know. You also could be feeling a little bit unsuccessful. I would say, I don't know what they said. The Hangman is here, so it's like things are stuck. Wherever the situation is right now, this is where it's going to stay for a minute, and you just kind of have to let divine timing take it. I don't know what they said, but it doesn't look like much is moving forward right now. Where the heck am I? Future with T, no communication. Future with T, no communication. I don't see communication coming in right now. There seems to be sharp energy around this situation. I would say you also could be feeling as if you've put in a whole lot of hard work and didn't see much of a payoff. And there may be lack of perseverance on the other person's part. If you want things to move forward in this situation, I think you're going to have to reach out to them. I wouldn't wait around for them because they don't seem to be putting in any effort. Lose, career reading for the next week. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're feeling very ambitious. Cause for celebration comes in around work and career when things move forward quickly. Yogic, general. Listen to your intuition. Things move forward when you listen to your intuition. You may be very busy and not taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Make sure you carve out a little bit of time for yourself. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that may be of significance. Anxiety moves into the past and you have a new beginning on the horizon. Pentacles, it's usually business or work related or school related if you're in school, but it really could just be a new beginning. Love, chastity. Does the future look promising between KP and I? Yeah. I would say it looks pretty good right now. Yeah. Brianna, tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like a good day for you. You got a wish, put it out into the universe. Looks like Eight of Pentacles is school. Or work. You could be going back to school, going back to work, learning something new, whatever it is, that's positive. You get an Aries around tomorrow, another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then you have time for yourself, rest, relaxation, and self-care. Tomorrow looks like a pretty positive day. Don't be afraid to lay down the law, set up boundaries, let everyone know what it is that you're not willing to put up with. If someone lies to you, you're not going to stand for it. Got a new little journey on the horizon that may come in tomorrow or may come in sometime this week. Julie, do I have the right place in mind where C goes for his readings? If so, it's probably expensive. Okay, let's see. I think you do have the right place in your mind, yeah, and I do think it's expensive. Julie, next 3 days. Julie for the next 3 days. Taking time for yourself, rest, relaxation, and self-care. It also looks like you're not holding yourself back. Cause for celebration comes in, possibly around a new job or business opportunity. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Success comes in around a job opportunity. Brianna, reading for my week. Love reading. Reading for the week. Okay, overall, it's like you may be letting go of a negativity or an argument or some kind of bullshit that was stressful as moving into the past. As you move through the week, somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and it could be related to a business opportunity. Even if it's like a side hustle or something that you do, then you make a quick buck. You know, like, I don't know, I always think like watch my dog for 3 days or walk the dog and I'll pay you $200, whatever it is. You know, that something like that could come up. Lovers is here, so if you're in a relationship, love looks good. If not, you may be starting a new journey with someone new. That could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you're with someone, something spontaneous around your relationship should happen. That's fun. Things are no longer feeling stuck, but you may be feeling like overall things are moving forward. You've got rest, relaxation, and self-care on the horizon of your intuition. Brianna, how will my training at work go this week? You're very successful. I think it's going to go really well, and it goes by really fast. And you may feel like very productive by the end of the week. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. It's going to go great. Can't with this the V. I don't want to say it. I just don't want to say too much because YouTube gets all cranky and all kinds of crazy shit happens, which is why I'm looking to branch out just in the event of. I just can't understand. I can't understand how they can make a medication. Let's use that, medication, mandatory. I know that you're saying here that it's not, but if you know, it's like telling everyone they got to take Tylenol. What if you're allergic to it? Or what if you're got a bad stomach or a bad liver, or you can't, you know what I mean? It's like, how do you just like, I just can't get that. All right, let me just ask that question there for Miss Rosie. What will happen if I refuse? Right now, nothing. If it's not mandatory, they're not going to do anything to you. You know, I feel, I mean, I don't know if anyone else feels like this. It's going to be slow and steady wins the race, okay? So they're not going to be able to, I don't think that they're going to be able to force anything. And if they do, or if they are going to be able to force it, it could be a while down the road with this card, because this is slow and steady. But I feel like if you don't get it, people kind of treat you like you're a really bad person. Anyhow, I think that you've got time. So I wouldn't do anything that you don't feel comfortable with in this moment. And let's just see what happens. I don't think that they can do anything except look at you sideways and make a comment. Anyhow, Brianna, general reading. No longer holding yourself back. You might feel like the love cup is full. If you're with someone, great. If you're not with anyone, you could have new options coming in. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, which can make you feel relief around money. Feeling prepared. Happiness comes in with the Sun card. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life, and a wish comes true. They do, right? They make you feel like a bad person. Yeah. But, like, let's just say you've already had it. Why would you need to get, you know what I mean? Like, if I had the chicken pox when I was 5, so I wouldn't get vaccinated for chicken pox because I already had it. So shouldn't that be taken into account before we start? It's just a question that I have, and nobody seems to be able to answer that. Anyway, moving right along. Brianna, love reading. Okay, you got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. 6 of Cups person. Could be somebody who you know or that you've known in the past. It doesn't mean that you were ever romantically linked to them. It just may be a familiar face. Listen to your intuition. The hard work you put into love will come back to you. If you are with someone right now, the relationship looks good. Listen to your intuition. There could be a Pisces coming in. But regardless of where you are in your life, things look like they're improving and moving forward. Let me see what this guy needs. What do you need? Don't bark, because I don't want you to wake her up. Relax, 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 relax. Hang on. I gotta get up. Shh. Dylan, I'm right here. I don't need you to bark like that. What do you need? Want water? and then come lay down. Give him some water. Should be okay. Love always, general. Negativity is moving into the past. Perseverance is paying off, and divine timing is guiding you. You could have a little bit of travel coming in. Four of Cups. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You're not seeing it, but before the end of the month, you should. It also looks like you're making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. And with that, new opportunities come in. Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children at this moment. Julie. Ah, shit, what did I do? I don't think it's going to have a negative effect. I think you'll be fine. Look, this is what I think. I think that as an umbrella statement, I think yes, it's fine. But I think that there is more to, it's like I think each case needs to be individual. I think you'd be okay. I do think you'll be okay. Ruby, is A feeling and going through what I am, or has he moved on happily? I feel stuck and lots of dreams about him. Dreaming about him is good. You're getting him out of your head. You're purging him out if you're dreaming about him. I mean, I can't tell you whether or not he feels the same way that you do, because nobody feels the same way. Like, we all feel differently. Some people take, like everybody has different levels of like what's important to them and what's not important to them. Some people take breakups really hard, which usually comes back to their own ego and their own self-esteem. So no, I don't think that he's taking it as hard as you. I think he made a decision to end this and he's moving forward. I think that what I think really is overall, in general, the person that has either feels like they were left behind, or they were abandoned, or they were broken up with, it's usually an ego thing that wants the other person back. It's usually not this connection or my twin flame or it's meant to be nonsense that we want to believe, that we all wanted to believe at one point with somebody at some time, until we kind of grow past that. And when you really get down to the psychology of it, a lot of it has to do with the ego. We don't like to be left. We don't like other people making choices or decisions for us. We don't like feeling like somebody else is more important to us than us. It's all ego. So it's like you're processing his decisions, but he's the one that made those decisions, so he's handling it differently. But even still, you can't, like, two people don't love the same way. Like, one person, and people don't value the same things. Like, I don't value money the way most people do. Most people, like, they want money. They think that money is everything, right? Like, you have to be successful, you have to make a lot of money, and you don't want to struggle. Yeah, that's all well and good. But I would rather be broke and happy than marry someone who I don't want to be with because they have money and have to live like that. Like, to me, that's not happiness. But I know plenty of people that would argue with me because they don't feel that way, and they have made decisions like that. So there's no way that we can measure how one person feels versus the way the other person feels, because we just don't feel the same way. None of us do. Love always, general I did, right? Emma, will Phil care if he can't text me? I don't know why he can't text you, like why he wouldn't be able to text you, but if he can't text you for whatever reason, and he needs to get in touch with you, he would try to get in touch with you another way. Or if this is something like you're trying to cut him out or get rid of him, he'll just go away. Yeah, and I don't think he's anything that you're going to have to worry about. Like, I don't think he's going to stalk you or come after you or anything like that. If you cut it off with him, he'll just go away. Full moon, how does N currently think and feel about me? Thinks that you're well balanced, thinks that you're grounded, stable, smart, intelligent, courageous, and independent. Space vibes. What would V say to me if we were going to go on a walk right now? Seems like, I don't know why this comes up, but if you were right now going to go on a walk and you were going to be talking, there would be a lot of talk about travel in the future. I don't know why, but it's like places that this person wants to travel, ideas for the future. I don't know, that may be shit that's running through their head right now. I want to go see this, I want to go see that, and they may even be talking about their bucket list. I don't know why, but that's what comes up. Sun, how does S see me? They see you as somebody who's kind of spontaneous, kind-hearted, sincere, stable, successful, intelligent. They may also see you as somebody who is like peaceful or serene or relatively easy to get along with. Anonymous, me and Jade in the Sagittarius. You might be feeling a little undecided about this situation. You may be feeling like, I don't know, indecision is around the situation. I don't know if you feel like he's lied to you or there's lies around the situation. You do have a wish, put that out into the universe, and at some point you should be feeling relieved around the situation. But I don't know, there's something about this, whatever's going on, that may make you, like, doesn't sit right with you, or you feel like there's room for growth, or there's change that needs to happen, or it's not happening fast enough and it can leave you feeling frustrated. T-Vet, general for the week. Might be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, and that may make you feel very successful around money and finances. Got cause for celebration that comes in when a large sum of money shows up. You got feeling like, hey, I've made it to the top of the mountain, I can breathe a sigh of relief. You also could have a fire sign that comes in this week that's new energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. 8 of Cups, you may be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. You're also taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Who here haven't I gotten to? Ajit, general for today. Ajit, general for today. Not looking back on the past fondly, eager for life to move forward, headed towards 10 cups being full. Making decisions in your own best interest pushes your life ahead today. It also looks like you might have some money coming in, or money comes in maybe sometime this week. You may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have a Taurus around. Lydia, I slept with bed with Leo this morning. Is he done? No, I don't think he's done. He's not done. He's coming back. This is like a new start. Yeah. You may be making, yeah. He may be popping up here and there over the Leo. Here we go. Leo's coming back. It might not be like super stable or constant like all the time, but you're going to be hearing from him moving forward. He's definitely not done. Queen, I can sense a change with RS. Can I get an energy check? Sure. Well, his energy is like intuitive and hardworking. He should be changing for the better. There should be improvement that comes in. Yeah. You may have to have a little bit of patience, but his energy is getting a little bit more kind, caring, sincere, stable. It should be a change for the better coming in. Lydia, Sagittarius, Oscar has been hot and cold. He's still around though, and he's coming in with the love cup full. You got here the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, listening to your intuition. Any disappointments around him are moving into the past. He may come back a little hotter this week and not so cold. He's looking for things to move forward, seriously, that guy. But the Leo is still around, and if you don't want to make any commitments to the Sagittarius right now, I would wait until you're ready. Let's see what happens. Explore who's out there. There's so much energy around you. Julie, is that incoming Capricorn currently in a relationship? I just want to make sure what's coming with him. I can't deal with these extra people. Yeah, I don't blame you. Let's see. Capricorn. I think right now he's single. Yeah, I think he's been single for a little while. Is RS coming back, or is he done? Any communication? I don't think he's done. I think he's coming back. There's a new beginning on the horizon. But once again, this may be the kind of situation where if he doesn't get his act together, you're gonna lose interest. It's like it's gone on for a long time with up and down, back and forth, and you may feel like, listen, either shit or get off the pot. We may be coming down to the wire with him, but he's not gone. Communication should come in. Emma, will Phil care if I date someone else? I think you can date someone else. Yeah, it doesn't look like he puts in any effort, or he's looking for the situation to move forward. If you date someone else, I think he would be shocked. I don't think he expects that from you, but it doesn't look like he's putting in enough effort in this relationship for me to say that he cares. Like, if he wants you and him to be exclusive, he should have done something by now. If somebody else has shown up, then I would go with the new person. Because this guy, it seems like he's just like you're just waiting for something to happen, and not much is happening. Chantel, how does Martin feel about me? Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, grounded. Thinks the two of you have a nice connection. He may feel very passionately about you as far as like the connection that the two of you have or have had in the past. And he's got the Magician here. He may be looking for things to move forward. you've got good karma coming back to the situation, so you're really the one calling the shots. It's going to be up to you whether or not you want to get back with him, but I think that that's what's going to come down. I think that's what he's going to want in the near future. Full moon. Oh, you're welcome. Can you dig deeper and tell me more about what would happen if I ask N to hook me up with a girl for marriage who comes from a similar background as me? Well, if you were to ask him to help you, I think he could come up with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I think he would be willing to help you if you ask him. It's gonna take him time to figure out who's around or who he can think of. He's not gonna think of somebody immediately. But I think that if he can help you, and there are people around him, and I think there are, he'll hook you up with them. And I think it's a water sign. Hangman here is in reverse. Things would move forward pretty quickly. Lay down the law with him exactly. Tell him what you're looking for, what you want. I would even explain exactly what your reasoning is for this, that, and the next thing, and he may be able to come up with someone for you. It looks like he's got enough respect for you here. Six of Pentacles is someone who, it's a well-balanced relationship that both people kind of feel mutual respect for one another. So if he can help you out, he will. It does look like there's a water sign here, maybe a Scorpio. I can't swear it's a Scorpio, but you got growth, change, transformation comes in if you discuss this with him. Or if you just bring it up kind of, maybe not asking him, but just bringing up, this is what I'm looking for, and go into it that way, and then see what he says to you, because he seems to have a lot of respect for you, and if he can come up with someone, he will. I don't know. Like, for me, I don't like to get involved with that kind of shit, because I feel like I don't want to be the middleman between two people, especially because if things don't go right, I don't want to be held responsible. But it seems like he would be ready, willing, and able to help you if he could. Full moon. How would A think and feel if I asked him to hook me up with a girl for marriage from a similar background as me? I think that this guy would be like, kind of, yeah, I think that he would be kind of impressed that you asked him. I mean, you have a wish around the situation and the world at your feet here. He may really be able to help you out, or he may be really looking to help you out. Listen to your intuition when you deal with him. He seems to have a lot of respect for you as well. He thinks that you're smart, kind-hearted, sincere. He thinks that you have a lot to offer. He thinks you're a strong character. I think that if he were to, he may have somebody in mind for you with the Lover's card. The person that he may have in mind might be a Virgo. That there's a Virgo that comes up. I think that if you put it out into the universe like that with anybody, right? I think that I had a friend that used to do that all the time. She used to be like, well, do you have any friends or family that you could hook me up with? She didn't have specifics, but and nobody ever had anyone for her. But anyhow, I think that these people would be willing to help you. I think they think highly enough about you that if this is what you're looking for and this is what you want, that they would help you. I would do it. I don't see any reason. As long as you're ready for that, yeah, put it out there. Can't hurt. Emma, is there anything that I could do to wake Philip up? No. You can't change the way somebody thinks or the way somebody feels, and you can't make anybody do anything. The only person that you can be responsible for is yourself. And that's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. You can't make somebody see your worth by trying to tell them that. If this person does not see you as worthy, chances are it's because you've done things that lowered your vibration in order to spend time with them or make them a priority, which is why they're not valuing you in the first place. You know, it's like, I've said this before. I was in a relationship once years ago with this person who, his life was just much more complicated than mine. That's the best way I could describe it. I didn't have all the extra shit that he had. Family issues and people calling with like nonsense. Like all the time, there was always bullshit that went on. And for me, even though I was always busy, I didn't have that. Like there was always something, right? So I always made myself available when I knew that he would be free, because I felt like I don't want to add to his chaos. I don't want to be the one. I don't want to. I want to. Anyway, me being always available and him always like running out or leaving me hanging or having to some other shit that came up that was more important at the moment lowered my vibration, and it made me very unattractive. Like my energy was very unattractive because I was always, okay, when you get back, all right, I'll be here, don't worry, right? It didn't make me attractive. And then eventually he just disappeared because my energy was always, I'm ready, willing, and able for you. Me thinking that I was making the relationship easier, not realizing that I was making myself less of a priority for him, which allowed him to make me less of a priority. So it wasn't until I started treating myself a different way and putting myself in a different situation did the relationship turn around. And that happened like years later. Anyway, so no, you can't, it's actually very devaluing to try to tell somebody that you're worth something. You know, I'm good for you. Nobody believes it. They have to feel it, and they don't feel it if you're trying to manipulate it. They don't feel it if you're front and center. They don't feel it if you're thinking about them all the time. They don't feel it if you're reaching out to them all the time. No, there's nothing that you can do. You just kind of have to, you know, make a decision that this person is just not worth it and walk away from them. And when your life moves forward, then you may hear from them. But you can't, there's nothing that you can do to convince somebody of anything. They have to feel it for themselves. Julie, once he finds out about the Capricorn, besides being shocked, how else would he feel? And would he understand it because of him being in and out in a fake relationship? Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. He, at that point, when he finds out that you're serious with someone else, he comes back and now he's ready, willing, and able. You'll tell him, well, I've dealt enough with this bullshit. Now I found someone who's not playing games. So now I'm moving forward with this person and you can take a hike. And he will not be happy. He won't be happy, and he may not walk away so quick, but, you know, like that's his, what he's doing all of this. He's causing all this nonsense. Telling you I'm in a relationship. You see him on the site. Everything's a fucking lie. Then he shows up, then he doesn't show up. Then he shows up, then he doesn't show up. He's enough to drive you crazy. And I've been in situations like this before, so I totally get it. And it's going to be his loss long term if he doesn't fix himself. Julie, would that incoming Capricorn and I make a good match? Yeah, I do think you would make a good match, and I think there would be a lot of divine timing around it. Victoria, how accurate do I read cards? I think it may depend on a couple of things. That's a tough question to answer because it depends on your experience, right? It also depends on who you're reading, how honest the person you're reading is, and how much of the situation you know. So I would say, generally speaking, you're pretty accurate, but like sometimes people lie, and when people lie, it really fucks everything up. Unless you already know intuitively that they're lying. Anyhow, like if you can tell that someone's telling you a lie, and then you will be more accurate. It depends. It varies from person to person. Yeah, it varies from person to person. I don't feel like I could read for myself at all. I feel like emotionally I'm too involved. I feel like I just can't. I have to go to someone else. And I personally like to read for people that I don't know the situation that well. Like my best friends, right? I wouldn't want to read for them because I know too much personally. Or I know the people that they're talking about. Like if I know the person that I'm reading for, it makes it a little more complicated, I think. Not everybody may agree with me. Um, Brianna, will my boyfriend Andre be committed to me when he comes home in October? I mean, I get a 70% chance yes. But if he's your boyfriend, he should be committed to you now, no matter where he is. So I don't know about this. That question kind of gets me a little nervous. Because if he's your boyfriend, he should be committed to you right now. Like, your commitment doesn't fade away because, I don't know, you go on vacation or whatever it is. You're either committed or you're not. Passion for life. The current feelings, the next actions from the Virgo be towards me. Communication comes in. There's happiness around this situation. Listen to your intuition. Empress. I mean, when you ask how someone feels about you and Empress shows up, there's nothing really better than that. It's like love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity, future. I would say communication should be coming in and disappointment around the situation should move into the past. Love and light. What's coming in the near future between me and the people that I'm thinking of? A new beginning is on the horizon. I don't know who these people are, but a new beginning is on the horizon and things may move forward for the two of you. Or the bunch of you, however many people there are. There's a new beginning on the horizon. Michelle, general for next week. I don't think I did Michelle yet. General for next week. Disappointment moves into the past and you have a new journey on the horizon. Cause for celebration comes in as negativity moves into the past. Spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo serves you well. And take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care also serves you well. He's eating his bone. He's so cute. I love you, Dylan. Anybody here that I didn't get to? Miss Billy, I didn't do. Miss Billy, love with KC. You should be feeling like there's an improvement. Things seem to change for the better for the two of you quickly. Kind, caring, sincere feeling moving forward. Cause for celebration comes in, and the relationship should either stabilize or move forward. I think it should be a good situation or it's improving. Or both. Sumya, Will I get a raise soon, or should I look for another job? I think you're going to get a raise before the end of the year. I would give it a little time before you look for another job. Aries star, how did the two guys that I took a road trip think of me? They thought that you were grounded, stable, sincere, but at the same time, you're spontaneous, fun to be around, kind-hearted, unique, and adventurous. Malika, general. You got success coming in around a work or business opportunity that should be bringing in some nice cash. Being guided by the divine may make you run into somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, or an old friend. And a new journey around business coming in, and things seem to move forward nice. Zara, you could close them. Thank you. Empress. I don't see the question yet, so let me do... Beautiful one. When will they take me off warfarin? Okay, there's 5 around it. It could be 5 weeks. It could take 5 months. The hearts would be next spring. I don't know what that is or how long. Like, if you express to them that you want to get off of it, I would say they could probably have you off of it before the end of the year. If not, the next chance it would be the spring, next spring. Hanuman, general for the upcoming week. Should have choices. Feeling prepared for a lot of choices. It also looks like feeling successful. You got some good luck coming in. Things may move forward pretty quickly around business. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and a wish comes true. It should be a pretty good week. Victoria, what blockages do I still have for my intuition? Well, I don't know if I would call it a blockage. Maybe just trusting it. In order for it to grow, you need to trust it. The more you trust it, the more it grows. The more it grows, the more you'll trust it. It's kind of like a synergistic sort of a thing. I would also say keep working with it. The more you use it, the better it'll get. But I don't really see much blockage. Maybe you're just a little afraid to trust it, but I don't think that there's anything that's stopping it from growing. Empress, what would Karen do if my brother told her that he thought of her and got her something for her birthday? Oh, I think that would be, I think it would be nice. I think that she would feel like honored by that. I mean, how could you not? If somebody thinks of you on your birthday and they get you a gift, like, I think that she would be happy with that. I think that she would think it was kind, caring, unique, and sincere. Lydia, week, read, and vibe. The overall vibe is the King of Pentacles, which is grounded and stable. You might have a lot of opportunity coming in around choices. It also looks like you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. The Leo and the Sagittarius are around this week. I would say you also could have a Taurus. You have a Taurus around you? Maybe Taurus is no energy, but there's someone else coming in here. That may be meaning business. Feeling successful, negativity moves into the past and your life moves forward. Should be a good week for you. All right, Dylan, give me a break. Just give me a break. I'll be right with you. I'm almost done. Sorry, I did my papers for 2 jobs. Will the government man be able to help me take one of them? Okay. I think you will get one of them. Yeah, if he can help you, he's going to help you. Yeah, I think you got good luck surrounding that. Mel, the Scorpio's current energy towards me after it rejected his offer last night. He's heartbroken. I don't know what you rejected, but he feels bad about it. I mean, so take, like this would be in relation to whatever the rejection was. If you just said no, like I can't meet you tonight, he would be disappointed. If you said no, I don't ever want to see you again, he would be more along the lines of heartbroken. Upset about it. A little hurt. Yeah, he's bummed. His energy is kind of, he's upset. Full moon, sorry to donate, but that's fine. Can you dig deeper and tell me how A would react if I asked him to hook me up with a girl for marriage, similar background as me? Well, you guys, things change for the better for you quickly, so I think that he would be willing to help you. I think he would kind of feel honored that you asked him, or he would be flattered that, you were considering him as helping you out. There is a new beginning on the horizon with the Ace of Pentacles. This guy may have an earth sign in mind, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It seems like he feels like he's in charge, or he feels, yeah, I think he kind of feels flattered that you ask him if you'll help him, if he could help you. And I think that if he can help you, he will help you. At first, he may be like, he might have to sit on it for a minute and think about it as to who he has or who he's in contact with that he could hook you up with. But I don't think that he hesitates on helping you. I think he wants to help you. He's just not so sure how he can. And he's sort of honored to hear that you want him to, or that you ask him. And if he can help you, he will. Okay, that's it. I made it through the super chats. I'm going to go now and take him OUT, and I'll be back on tonight, probably 9:30, 10 o'clock. It's 4:30 now. I don't want her to sleep too late, so hopefully I'll be back on tonight relatively early, 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice afternoon. Bye-bye.